Okay guys, so it's not the best weather, but we are heading up to do a bit of a weekend trip around the Daintree, Cape Trib and Woodjul area. We are towing the boat, so potentially tomorrow, if it's not raining, we'll put the boat in and also cruise up to Cedar Bay, have a bit of a walk around and drive along the coastline. There used to be a bit of a little hippie community there, so we'll jump out of the boat, have a walk around, talk about that for a little bit, but
yeah, I can't wait to do some exploring. I just really hope the weather holds out for us.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it doesn't storm.
No, fingers crossed. We'll, keep you guys updated.
When you cross the Daintree ferry, you pull up this little terminal. Got to pay your monies.
Yeah, it's not working, so if you can pay on the ferry, that will be fine.
Yeah.
So just go into that left-hand lane.
Left-hand lane. Thank you so much. Cheers.
We're here at Cedar Bay. In all of Cape Trib, there's only about 2 boat ramps. Both of them are pretty average. It's very tidal. You can only launch and retrieve your boat on high tide. And you do actually need a permit to launch your boat here. So I believe you go onto the Douglas Shire Council and you can apply for a permit there, I'm pretty certain. We're not actually launching my boat here. We're just pulling up just to show you guys the area. Really nice beach here. Have a look at how gorgeous and pristine this beach is. You got coconut trees. It just actually looks unreal. Perfect day. We should be on the water. Nice blue water. The reef here is actually super close. If you go about 800 meters off the shore here, you'll find some reef. But yeah, this is Cedar Bay Beach. Got a nice little rope swing. Jump on the... So this is Cedar Bay Beach. Add it to your list of places to visit. Gorgeous beach. You know, there's no rubbish anywhere, so make sure you keep it that way. Don't litter. Any drinks or food you bring, take your rubbish back home with you. Anyway, we're gonna jump in, cruise to the next spot. This place is stunning. Unfortunately, while we were at the beach, I crashed the drone into a tree and we have broken the drone. So we are going to pull up at the little general store. Hopefully you got a bit of Sikaflex or glue, some sort of silicone glue. I might try to glue it back together. If not, I've got an old drone that only flies sideways, so see how we go. We might try and use that. But yeah, it is what it is. For now, we're heading towards Cape Trib. We're going to stop at a few little places. I think our first stop will be the ice creamery. So there's an ice cream shop that uses all local products that they grow themselves to produce the ice cream. It's some flavors are tasty, some are a bit different, but we're just pulling up here now, so come along, see what you think. And don't know. I can't make up my mind between passion fruit or jackfruit.
Well, you can't have passion fruit on its own.
Oh, okay.
So I think the decision is made.
Well, yeah, perfect. 2 cups, please. All right, guys. So we both decided to go the flavour of 4. What was it? What flavours were there?
So we've got coconut, passion fruit, wattle seed.
And yellow satoka or something?
Don't know how to pronounce it, but some Australian fruit.
All right.
I don't know where to start.
Yeah, I think this is the wattle seed.
Yeah, there's 2.
Different. It's like coffee. Passion fruit's the winner. Clear winner for me. Passion fruit.
You were going to get that just on its own. But we had to try all 4 flavours. I'm glad we did. I think I like the wattle seed the best. Like, honestly.
I'll swap you my wattle seed for your passion fruit.
Deal. That's too sweet for me anyway.
We're going to eat these. It's that bloody humid today. Probably go find a creek, jump in.
We're going to go for swimming now.
Don't swim anywhere there's crocodiles. Do not swim in the ocean here. There's crocs everywhere. We're pretty close to the Daintree River. You would have seen from previous videos, there's large crocodiles in that river and all along the coastline here. So don't swim anywhere that, you know, you don't see other people swimming. Be smart. We're in croc country.
That's it.
See you there. Okay, so we just jumped in this creek for a quick swim. We are very close to the coast here. There is no big crocs downstream, and obviously during wet season they do travel upstream. There is absolutely no chance I would go anywhere near that water. See how it's real dark and murky and deep. There would 100% be a croc in there, but as you can see, it's only shallow and rocky here. I scoped it out before we hopped in. We were only in there quickly, so it should be all good. So we broke our drone.
This is Tom's repairs on the go.
Fill this all up for there. We got some resin. This is a bit of a bodgy job. Very bodgy job. But this is what we do to try and get you guys the drone footage.
This is so cute.
I reckon.
Look at the sand.
They are good. Take a seat. Tell you what, this place shits all over PKs. It is so nice. The bar is gorgeous. Look at this.
I actually had no idea this was even here.
Ah, nice cocktails. What did you get? Margarita, frozen margarita, pina colada.
The hot weather.
This is actually so stunning. Alright, sandbar here at Cape Trib Caravan Park. You must call in here. That wood-fired pizza was bloody delicious. Cocktails were refreshing. Highly recommend. What do you reckon? Good?
10 out of 10, yep.
10 out of 10 she reckons.
Alright, so this is Cape Tribulation, a beautiful and remote part of far north Queensland with a population of just about 1,000 people. Now, this place is renowned and very unique for the fact that it's the only place in the world where 2 World Heritage Sites collide, that being the Daintree Rainforest and the Great Barrier Reef. The beaches here are pristine, and it's a beautiful, clean little community with, yeah, some beautiful swimming spots and beaches. Now that's Tom and I done for today. We are going to head up towards Wudjul along the old Bloomfield Track, and we'll camp up there tonight, and then, yeah, going to explore out on the boat tomorrow. Hopefully the weather shows up, and we'll keep you guys updated. See you tomorrow.
Good morning, guys. Look at the ocean. It is glass out. Did not expect that. It actually pissed down rain last night. The Headspace camp has handled the rain perfect. Didn't get wet whatsoever. Got some bacon and egg wraps. You keen for today?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna eat our food. See you at the boat ramp. We're here in the Bloomfield River. We're going to head out and then head north. It'll probably take us about 20 minutes, half an hour, and we'll get to Cedar Bay. We'll pull up at the bay, go for a bit of a walk around and see if we can find anything from the old community that used to be there. Maddie's got some facts for you, so once we get there, see if she can still remember them, see how good her memory is. But anyway, see you there. But the first thing you notice is there's thousands and thousands of coconut trees. I'm assuming that's from the community. I assume they planted them. And then they just obviously regrow when the nuts drop onto the ground. Have a look, I'll put the drone up in a second, but have a look at the size of this landslide. This landslide happened during that severe rain event I spoke about after Cyclone Jasper. It is a very, very large landslide. Anyway, I'll put the drone up for a little bit and then we'll find somewhere to park the boat and go for a walk along the shoreline, see if we can find anything cool.
Cedar Bay became a national park back in the 1870s, a man who we now call Cedar Bay Bill used the land and had a lease over the land for tin mining purposes, which is actually a really interesting history check on the place. But Tom and I are going to talk you through some more facts. We're going to go actually have a look through and see what we can find.
Yep, so basically, ouch, hurt my toe. There was a hippie community of roughly 30 people. They originally tried to start their little cult or community in Cranda. For whatever reason, it did not work out there, so they found themselves here in Cedar Bay. To get here is actually a very large walk, a hard walk, so a lot describe the people as very tough and, you know, confident, I suppose. But we'll take you into where we assume their little community was, give you a bit of a look around.
So I'm standing in what we believe the hippie commune would have used as their base back in 1972. Now 4 years after that, 1976, was when a massive big controversial police raid happened, which kind of made Cedar Bay well known, I guess, and yeah, it gives us the history behind it.
Yeah, so basically there's a few different stories. All depends which you want to believe, I guess, but the main one I read was back in Cairns, the police arrested a guy. I can't remember if it was for drug supply or for assault, but anyway, he got out of the Cairns watch house, and once he escaped from the Cairns watch house, they thought he had came here to Cedar Bay and was getting looked after by the hippie community. So they did make a big operation to come and arrest him, as they found out he was internationally wanted. They had one Navy ship, a police helicopter, and also another police little Cessna plane cruising around. And you know, they all stormed in, came up the beach, came in from the mountain, and the guy they were chasing was nowhere to be found. So a lot of people say that it was a massive waste of taxpayers' money, but the police did report that they found heaps of dope here and that it was a massive drug supply camp. So I don't know, I do believe that. I reckon it is pretty pristine conditions to grow dope, and being a hippie community, you just never know. But they did come in, the police came in, destroyed all the huts and camps, burnt them to the ground apparently, cut down all their fruit trees, as you know, they're fully self-sufficient, living from the land. So they completely destroyed the community, and some onlookers said that the police are here drinking alcohol afterwards. So I don't know what to believe, but either way, it's a pretty cool piece of history. If you look around, you find little things like big old solid ropes. We'll go for a little bit of a walk up this trail. We don't want to leave the boat for too long, simply because I'm not swimming in that water. There's some huge crocs here. They arrested 12 people out of the 30 to 40 living here. Later on, all the charges were dropped. That there looks like a noose. But anyway. No idea what that is, some sort of platform they built. Maybe back in the day might have been a bit of a water tank stand.
Alright, so I've lost Tom. He didn't really want to run, fair enough. We're just going to go explore the little cove side of the bay. See what else we can quickly find before the tide comes in or out. Don't know which one yet. But it's actually really interesting to look around the bay and see, or try to imagine how people used to live 50 odd years ago. Tom doesn't know it yet, but the next time we come here, we'll be doing it by walking trail. Just not too sure how many kilometers that is, but I think it would be a good adventure. Oh my god. So I was just standing here looking at this little creek of water, which is disgusting, and then I was smelling the air and I was like, what's that? Look at this. That is, I believe, a carcass of a pig, and it, yeah, doesn't look too pleasant. Oh, not mine. Not, yeah, no thank you.
Bush living. So the creek that I thought was like a nice pristine creek wasn't that pristine. It's full of like algae and a bit muddy because it hasn't had a good clean. Hasn't had much water flowing through it, so we got the old garden hose set up. Change setting on the nozzle.
How do you do that again?
Spin the nozzle.
Oh, that's actually better.
All clean.
Done.
Anyway, we are going to go call in at Lions Den, show Lions Den, have a quick lunch there, and that'll probably be it. Our weekend trip done. 2 solid days.
Yeah, it was so good.
We'll give you a quick run through at lunch and we'll be on our way home. Alright, so we're here at Lions Den. This place is just got, you can come sign the walls, the entire place. The entire place is just covered with signatures. It's pretty cool.
And there's a little museum as well. Oh, that's, yeah, it's a bit creepy.
Actually a lot of history and stuff here, so if you're coming through, it's definitely worth a stop. Beer's good. They got actually a real good food menu as well. Nice pizzas. All the old bottles.
That's actually so cool.
I reckon.
Yum.
Oh, let's get into it. A bit hot. Very hot. Guys, that is us done for another weekend. We went, where did we go? Through Daintree, across the Daintree, through Cedar Bay, through Cape Trib, up along the Bloomfield Track. Pretty good weekend really. Would suggest
so
it. To be honest, you could take a 2-wheel drive car through there quite easily. If it was to rain, it'd be a different story. So check the weather before you go up there in a 2-wheel drive car. But what are we in? December? No.
Yeah. Oh,
Nearly December. Nearly December. Start of February. We're doing a lap. We don't do a lap of Australia. We don't actually know where we're going. or what
We're
direction.
gonna make that plan still.
Yeah, all up in the air. So there is a lot coming. Yeah, we're excited. The good old Land Cruiser handbrake's rolling away. You can
I
hear,
was just listening to that.
you can hear this car creaking. So
Might jump in, hey? When I put on the brake.
bloody Land Cruisers. Anyway, cheers for watching. We'll see you next time.